Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka, I'm a Vedic Astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing week 4 of the year 2024. Already 3 weeks over. Time flies, yes, and I'm really elated and very, very excited and thrilled about the upcoming Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lalla's idol in Ayodhya Puri. I'm really excited and I wish you all a very, very, very happy Deepavali. It's like Deepavali because this is the day which is assigned every year. We'll be celebrating this, and it's a beautiful, beautiful era changing, actually. It's like that kind of a situation. And then we are heading to not many things this week, and I will be sharing in a bit because I'm so thrilled that I just want to talk about that only today. My focus is on Pran Pratishtha. What is Pran Pratishtha? I've already mentioned in the post just below this, a day before to this, I have mentioned, and how it is connected to Navagrahas also. You will really find it amazing, that how everything has been incorporated, and this has become such a huge festival and an event of the in 500 years. This is that kind of an event which is going to be taking place. I wish you all a very, very happy festival time, and enjoy the suns in the Capricorn sign, and also Venus in a Sagittarius sign. Mars and Mercury are also in Sagittarius, but are going to be in a little difficult situation because they're going to be at war. But thankfully, Mercury's retrograde period is over. And Saturn and Jupiter are also going to be almost at the same degrees, like 1 degree's difference in aspect, the Saturn's aspect on Jupiter. So I mentioned that Scorpio sign as well as Capricorn sign, they are actually, getting impacted because of Saturn and Rahu looking at Scorpio sign, and Capricorn being hemmed between Saturn and Mars, and Sun is also present there. So these two signs, wherever you have Saturn ruled, or whatever, Dasha you are in, or if you are in the Dasha of Rahu, Mars, especially, or you have Jupiter in these prominent places like Scorpio or Capricorn, then you will be experiencing these results even more, whatever I'm going to be sharing in a bit. So stay tuned and enjoy on the 22nd of January when we are heading to the Pran Pratishtha. I'm going to be visiting the temple, and we have organized a beautiful function there. A huge gathering coming in, and I'm going to be also part of it, and not the main lead, but yes, definitely I'm really thankful that I'm getting a chance to witness this event also. So let's see what this week is going to be. This is from the 22nd of January till the 28th of May. And moon's ingress. This is based on moon's ingress. Moon will be ingressing Gemini, Cancer, and Leo signs this week. And I will be sharing my insights as per the 12 ascendants, moon signs, or the Dasha sign wise predictions as well. So stay tuned. All right. So this week, moon is going to be transiting through Taurus. Taurus for a day, I would say, but because that's the day when we have the Pran Pratishtha. It's a beautiful Muhurta. As you know, that Mriksira Nakshatra, this Mridu Nakshatra is going to be active. Moon is going to be transiting through when there is Pran Pratishtha happening. And we do have, this consecration happening on, that is the life establishment of Ram Lalla, and that's happening on the Posh month, and this is a very beautiful time, a very Shubh Muhurta. It's just that Aries sign, Jupiter is there, so it is definitely very, 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 very beautiful Muhurta. Just that we have to be a little careful because the fiery planets and fiery nakshatras, because there's an exchange between Jupiter and Mars also. So moon is going to be transiting through Gemini sign 22nd, second half till the 24th, and is going to be right opposite Mars, Mercury, and Venus. Then we have moons ingress in Cancer sign from 25th to the 27th, first half. And we do have full moon in Pushya Nakshatra on the 25th, 4th of January, 9:49 p.m. till the January 25th, 11:22 p.m. So we'll consider the full moon happening on the 25th. We'll be celebrating. So if you have weak moon, so please keep some rice by your bedside and donate in the morning. And then we have moon's ingress in Leo sign on the 27th, latter half to the 29th, wherein this moon is going to be right opposite sun and is also going to be in Leo sign, is going to be right opposite Saturn and is going to be aspected by Jupiter and in trine to Mars, Venus, and Mercury. Mercury and Mars are going to be almost at the same degrees. And when the planets are at 1 degree's vicinity, they are in planetary war. And especially when it is war between Mars and Mercury, it's said that Mars always wins. So, and there's an exchange, thankfully. So there is, I would say that any kind of cyber crimes which are happening, they will be coming into limelight even more right now. So this is definitely very positive. And Saturn is going to be aspecting Jupiter. If you can see, it's at 1 degree away. So this is also a very, very powerful yoga which is forming. Now, coming to the affliction that I was talking about, not the affliction, I would say impacted. Capricorn sign is impacted. Why? Because there is Saturn on one side and Mars on the other. And Sun is in Capricorn sign. See, Capricorn is a sign of confinement. If you have heard the story of Gajendra Moksha Stotram, it's about the ego, which actually, was very, very big and bloated. And there was a makara, that is a crocodile in that pond. When this Gajendra, as we say, Indra's Gaj, or Airavat, he was just crossing that river, that pond. So this crocodile held him by his foot and did not leave him. That is why, when there was COVID times, we all were confined because Saturn was transiting after 30 years in this Capricorn sign. Very important story. And that's the reason whenever any planet is in Capricorn sign. So this Gajendra, then what happened? He was like, with this big bloated ego, I will just, crush this crocodile and I will walk away. But it didn't happen. So he propitiated Lord Vishnu and sang this Gajendra Moksha Stotram. He recited that and Lord Vishnu appeared and he gave him the moksha. So that is why he could be freed. And he actually, the makara, the crocodile also went away, left this. That is why the crocodile's mouth is like this. So when he opens and he catches hold of something, he doesn't leave it easily. So thankfully the Saturn was out and we all are out of this killer virus, COVID. So now what is happening? Saturn is on one side and Mars on the other. So if at all you're feeling little uneasy, that you have you have lots in hands to finish, but you're not able to. You're actually, you have the capability to do certain things beyond your capacity also, but you're not able to. You're confined. You feel stuck. So it's because of this Sun in Capricorn sign and Mars on one side and Saturn on the other. So the best is to mellow down your ego, your nature, and say, accept things and then move further on. Accept things. Now, if you can see, what is the condition of the Scorpio sign? Scorpio is also aspected by two malefic grahas, Saturn and Rahu. Can you see this? So Scorpio is a sign of occult sciences also. It's the deep sign of research. So people will be getting too much involved in astrology right now. I have seen people getting into astrology, numerology, or whatever, any kind of hidden knowledge, hidden insights you want. So this is also related to hidden subjects, hidden mining, etc. Petrol, mining, all that is also because of this Scorpio sign. So when Rahu, Saturn are looking here, so it will aggravate all these and it will be a very superficial kind of a thing. I will not say that people will be really doing well in astrology or any kind of occult sciences. There will be more of, because Rahu energy is there, so there will be more of those kinds of astrologer on YouTube or in the market who will be actually disintegrating everything, or they will be misleading and they'll be misguiding for their own personal agenda. So be careful about that. Pick and choose your astrologer very, very carefully. Don't just fall prey to whatever is selling in the market. Please do be careful. All right. Moon is going to be, as I said, in Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. And Mercury's retrograde period is coming to an end because it's coming to that degree where it started to move retrograde. So this is also very positive for the market. Market, I've seen market upheavals happen very much, that this is a very, very potential time for the market crash or market upheavals whenever Mercury is at those kinds of degrees. They are very, very precarious degrees, very sensitive points. So when the retrograde period ends, only then things will start getting better. Okay. So the readings, as you all know, are based on the ascendant, moon, and your Dasha, Antardasha sign wise. Now, what is this? For the new viewers, I must tell you that this means that you have to see what Dasha you're in and make that Dasha your first house. Suppose you are in the Dasha of Surya, and Surya is in Leo sign in your natal chart. So make Leo your first house because you're in the Dasha of Surya. So make your Leo sign your first house and see where the transit positions are. So right opposite Surya is Saturn. So this is why, it's a very important time for you, as far as your relationship is concerned, as far as your job is concerned, as far as your home front is concerned. So things are really going to be impacting you even more if you are looking from Leo sign. Even if you're not Leo rising or moon in Leo, but this will impact you because you are in Samdasha, which is posited in the sign of Leo sign. Okay. So this is how you must see. Do not overlook any angle and aspect. My videos are stretched and prolonged and long for this reason only, because all the planetary positions and all the guiding, whatever guidance I can put in, I want to unconditionally. I really want you to do things. I want to make things very clear for you. Otherwise, nobody will tell you that do check from Dasha, Antardasha also. Nobody will tell, but people are using it. But still, they will never own it up. So anyhow, it's perfectly fine. If somebody is following me, I'm very happy. If they are learning from my videos, it's really, really helpful for me. That's the main goal. So that's getting fulfilled. So let's start with Aries natives first. So for Aries natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your second. Of course, second, I've already covered the first half. So it is going to be in the, let me just make it a day. Okay, so 23rd. Okay, so moon is going to be in your 3rd, 4th, and 5th houses this week, and is going to be right opposite Mars, Mercury, Venus also, and in trine to Saturn. So this is the time when you will be experiencing some kind of newness in you. You feel like doing things which actually uplift you. You're going to be acquiring some knowledge. You want to do things where you can show your firmity, your boldness and your courage, and you are going to be showing that you can do it all. So this is a very positive time to communicate your mindset to others. Be little more aggressive in your job, in your work that you have been assigned. It's not going to be a superficial kind of a thing. You do feel stuck, as I said, because Capricorn. Please do hear the story about Capricorn I've mentioned in the beginning part. It's very, very important if you can hear it. So what's happening here, you are going to be you're going to be feeling little stuck because of your 10th house energies and your 8th house energies being impacted. So this might bring about too many revelations. You will find that your health checkups, that they were due. You will get some revelation about that as well. You will get clarity. Oh yes, I'm going through all of that, so I need to work on my health also. And also some kind of projects, etc., or at the workplace, if there is something which is bothering you, that energy is also going to be little on the intense side, because you might just feel that, things are smooth from the face of it, but they are not. There is something hidden that you have to figure out. What is it that is lying underneath? So you need to work on that. Jupiter, Mars are forming an exchange as it is, till the February month. This is going to be there. So it is definitely going to be giving you a lot of travels, enjoying your knowledge, your creativity. You're going to be connecting with your siblings, your neighbors, your friends. So this is a good week for you. So 22nd, second half till the 24th. This is a very good time to get connected with your family also. Any kind of travel plans or meeting a right kind of person or taking a consultation or meeting a guru is also quite likely. For moon's transit through Cancer sign, your 4th house, 25th to the 27th, first half. Now, here we have a Purnima, that is a full moon also happening. If at all you have an afflicted moon in your natal chart, you feel that, you're very fickle-minded, you're very moody, or there are a lot of mood swings that you carry, every time. So you must keep some rice by your bedside on the 24th night and 25th. Just donate it to anybody who needs it. And also, you must actually, follow your heart, your family values during this time. Maybe you will be connecting with some people who are, whom you have not connected from a long time. And as you know, this is a week where we have the Pran Pratishtha happening. It's such a big event. So participate in that event and take the blessings, even if you can watch it online. Just seek and, seek the blessings, because when moon is in the Cancer sign, this is also the ascendant of Lord Rama. So you must actually, take his blessings. And Sun exalts in your first house, so Suryavanshi, Lord Rama. So you must actually propitiate Lord Ram for that reason as well. And we do have this Pushya Nakshatra full moon. So it means that you will be the nourishing one. Maybe, you will be starting something new, maybe renovating your place, changing your place, meeting those kind of people who will uplift you, overseas connections. And also there is a similar kind of energy at the home front also. You will be experiencing people are supportive of you. There are some new energies flowing. So you will feel little better by the middle of the week. And then, of course, your moon will be in the Leo sign, 27th latter half till the 29th. So this is also going to be a beautiful time for you to actually, resurrect whatever has been, you have not been able to. So this is a very beautiful time to connect with your children, pursue your hobbies, be more creative, and also connect with the friends who are actually the genuine ones. So you will get to know about that as well. A lot of clarity, new subjects you want to start, you want to pick and choose, you want to just start doing something related to your acquiring of knowledge, upskilling yourself. So this is a good time for investments also. This is a good time because Mercury is also going to be out of your retrograde period. But remember, Mercury and Mars, which are going to be at war, so this is going to be giving you lack of communication also. So don't do any hanky-panky, just do things in a very simplistic manner. Don't be too, like people have their goals set, but still, to achieve those goals, you don't need to leave your righteous path, righteousness and ethics. So follow those, and definitely the success is yours. So this week is not good for litigations, not good for very long distance journeys, but surely it is good for the growth at the home front, as well as your relations will improve at the work front also. Anything that you're thinking of starting new might take a little longer. There can be some revelations which will be made, which might just give you a little bit of shock during this week. So be prepared for that also. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. For Taurus natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your second, third, and fourth houses. And we do have Pran Pratishtha happening, and we do have Mercury and Mars at war, and we do have Saturn looking at Jupiter at the 1 degree away distance. And Scorpio as well as Capricorn is impacted because Saturn is looking at Scorpio, Rahu is looking at Scorpio, and also Capricorn sign is hemmed between two malefic Saturn and Mars. But surely this is a good start of the week when you will be concerned or thinking about the financials, and you will be getting some growth also. Maybe some overseas financials you will be getting through, and investors might just say a yes. It might be an illusion to start with, so better be careful about the documentation part. Whenever you have to sign any agreement, etc., see, Mercury is in your 8th house. Mars and Mercury are at war. So documentation, you need to really take care of that. You should not be thinking that, everything is, just don't presume things right now. Even if you trust the person to the core, but don't leave anything unturned. You need to check each and every clause that you're going to be following and you're going to be signing. Before that, read it thoroughly. You should do your work properly, because there is a full moon also happening in your 3rd house, and that's the house of communication. So you might be traveling this week. There can be some contracts, PR, visa, long distance journeys that they can be happening, but you are thinking of acquiring knowledge. You want to learn something, you want to invest, but there is a blocked energy. You're feeling that there are certain revelations which are really shocking, which are going to be made during this week. So you need to be really careful about that as well. By the end of the week, things will mellow down. You might just be with your family. You will enjoy some, family time, the me time. But at the same time, you might just feel a little uneasy by the time, the middle of the week. You feel that, there is something amiss. But by the end of the week, you'll feel a little better. So in case you're planning anything about investments, travels, journeys, education, children, so you need to be a little careful about that this week. But surely this is going to be bringing about some change in your life, because Saturn is in the sign which is forming a Sastra Yoga. Alone Saturn is there. It cannot, being the Yoga Graha in the Kendra, definitely your Bhagya Uday is evident. So you must make the best use of these also. These energies are very, very powerful energies. So when Sun is in your 9th house, so you will have to work on your skills. You need to work on your relationship with your father. Maybe you will be requiring your father's help. Maybe he's not going to be giving you that kind of help you're expecting, but surely this is not a good time for his health also. Maybe there is some health issue that you can expect of your dad. Take care of your children also. Children might just be getting, away from you because Ketu's energy is there. The romantic association, the romance in your life is also, a little bitter because of this Ketu there. Ketu is a detaching planet and is in the 8th house from Saturn after all. So maybe at the workplace, if you were having somebody, known, or somebody you were about to propose, that might just backfire, or maybe you'll not be able to, or that person will break another type of a news in front of you, and you would just say, okay, let's just leave this up. Okay, it might just fall apart. As it is, Lagnesh is transiting the 8th house. You must take care of your health. You must also take care of something which is hidden, can come into limelight. So you need to take care. The sexual urge might increase as well. So all of that can happen. Take the blessings of Lord Ram. As you all know, we are heading to the Pran Pratishtha. Please worship him or propitiate him and enjoy as if it's Diwali festival today. Okay, so that's what is the week looking like. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, moon is going to be over your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd houses this week. And we do have Mercury, the Lagnesh, at war. And remember, Mars is the winner. So you need to take care of your mental setup. And maybe you are feeling a little claustrophobic. You're feeling a little stuck also because of the Capricorn being hemmed between two malefics, Mars and Saturn. So this might bring about some till the time Mercury transits or moves further on, we are going to be, the Geminis will be feeling those kinds of energies even more. And we must take care of the health and the mental setup. And also Jupiter is forming an exchange. So this might bring about some uneasiness to your spouse, to your partner as well. make sure that there is some new beginning, some fresh start. You're thinking of prosperity, growth, and you are also thinking about dignity, honor, prestige. So this is the time when you will be actually getting all of that as well, because Saturn is in its own zone after all. Not to forget is the Bhagya Lord in the Bhagya house. So this you can use and make the best use of this energy as well. And also you will get the elevation at the workplace also. People will definitely recognize and praise your job as well. But the only thing is that the stuck up energy that is bringing your health down, because Sun is also transiting your 8th house after all for this month of the year. Every year this happens, and it's Makar Sankranti. So your ego, your self-respect, your certain really things which you don't want to reveal get revealed, secrets come up, so you actually feel little uneasy during this part of the year. So you need to be really careful if at all you have anything related to your self-respect. You have to be really careful about all of that, because you need to work on your honor and prestige. You can't let go of it so easily. Moon will be transiting your 3rd house also, 2nd house also this week. So this is the time to go in for some investment planning already. So you must be connecting with your family. What is your power? What are your resources? Can be that you are going to be spending a lot of money during the middle of the week. So make sure that you're not just being overspent thrift, during this week. Also, there is a possibility of having some dental issues, or there can be some headache also. So just make sure that you're looking after your health as well. And lastly, the 3rd house, short journeys on cards. Maybe you will be traveling, meeting people, and we do have a Pushya full moon also happening in your 2nd house. So you might just be thinking of how you can grow financially. What are your future plans? You might be thinking of, why? Because, it's up to your Dasha. Okay, I can't say that you will until unless I see your chart. So, but I do that, when I do the personal readings. So you need to take care of your securities, your money, your financials. You need to plan everything well, because whenever there is full moon, it's a time, your thought process is actually very clear. You get to know what exactly do you want in life, which path to take. So this is the time when you should be self-nurturing also, and you should nurture your family members. You should have a good connection with them, take their advice, take their help. And because there is a Ketu energy in your 4th house, so this might just bring about some issues in the family zone, or maybe you are traveling and there are issues, or you're getting away from or drifting away from your family members. You're just working too much, long working hours, and not able to spend time with your family members. That is also one reason. And there is a possibility of a break in education or change of plan. You are thinking of doing something, but you change. That can also happen. Maybe you want to go to some overseas place, and you just think of traveling overseas also, quite likely. And also just make sure that you are looking after your health, because Sun is there uh, in your 8th house. Okay, so all that you have to be a little cautious about. Otherwise, it is definitely a very, very strong yoga which is forming, because you have an exchange between Jupiter and Mars also. Mercury, when is at war, you might just feel a little uneasy. You might just feel that you're not able to communicate well, or there is a complication in your investments, planning, education. All that you have to be careful about, because Mercury is going to be at war for a couple of days. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. I'll just take it up. I'll just have water. Give me a moment. All right, sorry about this. Yeah, these are live sessions, as you all know. So I keep taking short breaks. I try to not to take, but yes. So for Cancer natives, this week Moon is going to be in your 12th house, then first house, and the second house towards the end of the week. And as you know, whenever Moon is in the last house, it means that you will review whatever has happened in the past 27, 28 days. Because Moon is coming to the last sign means that you are now going to be contemplating on everything. It's the isolation kind of an energy. It's a house of moksha also, dreams, moksha, hospitalization, expenditures, where. So what happens, you might just have some over spendthrift kind of a day. And maybe, to start with, it is going to be from 22nd, second half to the 24th when Moon is in your 12th house. So you have to be a little extra careful about your, about your expenditures, and you have to take care of what exactly do you want to do now. You really want to review whatever has happened, or you want to repeat everything, or you want to learn your lesson and move ahead. So it is the time to actually self introspect. So when Moon is in your 12th house, and there is a Mars, Mercury, Venus energy also there, right opposite this Moon. So this might bring about some, connectivity with the foreigners. You might just be traveling also. It could be that you're visiting somebody in the hospital, you're just going to be looking after. So those kind of energies are there in the beginning of the week. And then Moon moves into your first house, and that's happening on the 25th to the 27th, first house. Now is the time, you're going to be working on your personality, on your dignity, honor, prestige, how you can build on those things, and as it is, it's the Pushya Nakshatra where this full moon is happening. And so it's a beautiful time to, navigate to the new things, how you can nurture yourself, how you can nurture others. As you know, Sun is in your 7th house and is hemmed between Mars and Saturn. So there's a lot of blockage in energies are, blocked because of this Mars and Saturn. So you feel that, you want to do things in the relationship, you want to just mend your ways, or you want the relationship to flourish. But, there is something which is stopping you. Maybe it's ego. So you need to work on that. You don't have to have clashes, unnecessary clashes. Just I think, you just mellow down and move further on, rather than just getting stuck on or anchoring on things that you can't get. So whatever you get, you should be satisfied with that right now, at least right now. As you know, Rahu is in the 9th house and energies also. So you might just be thinking out of the box now, something very unconventional. You're thinking of growth, you're thinking of success, and maybe travels. Jupiter is in your 10th house. So this is a good time for job change, opening to the bigger avenues. And Moon will be in your 2nd house towards the end of the week on the 27th latter half to the 29th. So that's a time when we have Saturn looking at this Moon. So whenever there is a yoga forming, Moon and Saturn right opposite each other. So it's a Punafu yoga actually, which means that, there is a struggle that you have to go through, in your mind. Saturn wants you to slow down and sit and think about your expenditures, about your family members, what you should be doing, how you should be planning your day ahead or your week ahead. So this Saturn energy is going to be asking you to mellow down a bit, slow down a bit. Don't maybe your work is slowed down, you're just you want to expedite it, but it's not happening. So it might just be bringing in a lot of irritability also. But don't worry, you don't have to stop. Keep doing what you are doing, and success definitely will come to you. And as you know, two powerful grahas, Jupiter and Sun. Jupiter exalts in the Lagna of yours. So this is a good transit, basically, of Jupiter in the Kendra, and the retrograde period will also get over in March. So that is also going to be kickstarting so many things. Maybe some news you'll be getting from the works angle, work side, work angle, or maybe some work job place, or any kind of profile change is also anticipated. So this is a good week for you overall, because, you have Venus and Jupiter in trine to each other, and it's definitely Venus is also coming out of Gandanta. So this is a good transit for your financials also. Upliftment in financials are also visible. If you're thinking of studying or uplifting yourself, your skills, so you can also have that kind of a planning done. You can be very creative this week, and maybe some influential people you'll be connecting with also. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 11th, 12th, and first houses. So 11th house transit is considered to be very good because, you feel that, oh, wow, I'm connecting with my friends, with my family, with my community, and you're partying and you're enjoying. So all those energies are going to be prevalent, and you're going to be actually celebrating, that we have a Pran Pratishtha happening, on the Mriksira Nakshatra day, and we have Moon in the latter half transiting through Gemini. And before that, the whole day is beautiful because Moon is going to be exalted in your 10th house. So you might be also celebrating, and you might be just also enjoying that day, worshipping Lord Rama, your own, very own Lord Ram. And Surya, he was a Surya Vanshi. So Leo people, Aries people especially, and Sagittarius people, they must worship Lord Vishnu and Lord Ram and Hanuman, because these are the signs, wherein there is a Leo sign there where Sun rules. So you must actually propitiate Sun God. You must propitiate Lord Ram during this week. And we do have a moon transiting through your 12th house, and we do have a full moon there in Pushya Nakshatra. So it's a beautiful time to understand your dreams, understand what your goals are, connecting with the foreigners, maybe a job offer coming from the foreign land. So this is a very good time because whenever there is a full moon, new moon time, so you definitely tend to kickstart something new, something different. You get clarity about so many things. So this is the week, because especially for the Leo and Cancer natives, full moons and new moons play a very, very important role. And if you have prominent grahas in these two signs, so you must actually, be more, I would not say careful, but you must observe these full moon, new moon times even more. How they go, how they impact your day, your week, because they will be impacting a few days here and there as well. Plus minus 2 days I do take. So you will be experiencing some something which is going to give you some isolation, understanding yourself, something which is going to kickstart a new cycle, some new connectivity. Maybe somebody is in the hospital, is discharged, and you're going to be helping them out, your relatives, your friends, somebody. So you are going to be forming that kind of connectivity, and that you will be in that kind of an environment also. Also, Sun is going to be in your 6th house. Remember, 6th house transit is good, but there is a blocked energy there, which is not bad for you because Mars is there and Saturn is there on the either sides. So this might give you clarity about your relationship, about your, about the litigation that you're involved in. So you might just get the verdict also, quite likely. Also, there is a possibility of meeting influential people, making good decisions during this week. Maybe some major decision making will be taken and done. New subjects, new assignments, travels, all that is also getting triggered up during this week. And just be careful about your health, because Rahu is in your 8th house. You need to take care of your feet region. You need to take care of your mouth region also, because Ketu is in the 2nd house. So you need to take care of this region, head region, mouth region, teeth region, tongue region. Maybe there can be some digestive issues also, because Ketu should be in the 8th house and Rahu in the 2nd, because Rahu is the mouth, Ketu is the exit, but they have interchange the places. So it can lead to whatever you will eat might just come out. So that is something which happens, indigestion happens. So be careful about what you eat, especially water related, waterborne diseases, can happen. So be careful about that. Surely this is the time to connect with your partner. Just try to pacify and make try to just pacify things and have an arrangement where you can just have a cordiality maintained, because partner is getting detached, partner is unwell, something or the other is happening. between the two of you. So you need to maintain some kind of cordiality. You need to take care. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So what exactly is this Virgo sign heading to? Virgo has a Ketu in the Lagna, as you can see, and Rahu in the 7th. So it is, since Ketu has gone in the first house, you're feeling a little uneasy in your head, in your mindset, in your, about your, the anxious you has actually, gone up. Depending on your Dasha, of course, the intensity will vary, but it actually takes you to, another level. You get to know about the whole situation which you are entrapped in. You get to get that clarity. Now you know what exactly is happening in your life with Ketu coming here from the 2nd to the 1st. So this is going to bring about the clarity about where you want to go, what do you really want in life, though Ketu is detaching. So when you are, alone, when you are at peace, only then you get to know what you really want, what is your life path. And that is when the divine energy flows also. So you need to sit in silence for some time and see what exactly is happening around you, what is happening in your life. Ketu will tell you that. Ketu is the guiding light. Okay. Moon is going to be in your 10th house, 11th house, and lastly the 12th house. So when Moon is in your 11th house, so this is the time when you will be when it is in the 10th house, you will be wanting that honor, dignity. You want to meet people who want to respect you. You want you're working on your reputation, your ambition, your authority, and people will recognize you also. Suddenly, you will become very nurturing kinds. You want to complete the tasks. You want to connect with people. Even your seniority, seniors, they're going to be acknowledging whatever you're doing. So this is the time when you will be very communicative also. But be careful because, Mercury, the Lagnesh, is going to be at war with Mars, and Mars wins. So this might bring about some complication with your siblings or with your partner, if you're a female counterpart with your partner. So this might bring about some detaching energies also, or some misunderstanding. Suddenly you will find that, the person is not understanding. You're trying to explain, but the person is not ready to believe you or understand you. So just leave it like that, because Mars and Mercury, when are at war, it's the warrior that wins. Remember, the logic fails. So you need to be careful about those energies also working. Sun is transiting your 5th house, and this is hemmed between Mars and Saturn. So this brings about a lot of ego clashes. And maybe if you have children, they will have some complications in their education plan. They feel stuck. That clarity they are not going to be getting. So you need to help them out. You need to take them to the counselor, take right kind of advice, meet right kind of people. Also, Rahu is in your 7th house, Moon is going to be in trine. So this is the time, when you have the full moon also. So you need to take care of your your mental setup. Maybe there is some confused state of mind amongst you, your friends, the community you move around in, older siblings, children. So, and also about your investments. You're planning something, but something else happens. It's like, God, man proposes, God disposes. That kind of a thing you will experience. But don't worry, it's a wrong saying. I never say that this saying works. I never believe that, because God never disposes. God is always there to help us out. He's the one, who's above the planets also. So we need to put that message forward. We need to tell him. We ask our Pita, our Father, why not from the Parampita? Who's there? Who's going to give us? We need to ask. We need to ask. So think like that you are going to be experiencing some kind of mental health issues also during this week. There is a stuck up energy that you're feeling, claustrophobic, blockage is there. You're not able to, it's like, somebody who's just tied you with the rope, you feel you can't budge. So that kind of a feeling you will be experiencing by the middle of the week. But by the end of the week, you will get clarity. You will be, maybe you're alone, but you're contemplating on things. You're thinking of how you can come out of it, how you can work through the situation you're entrapped in. So this is the kind of a feeling that you will be experiencing this week. And try to modify yourself for that reason. Don't think that, don't expect that others will change for you. They will bring in something on their platter. You will not be getting anything like that. You need to work hard. You need to not expect others to do things for you and take your orders. Maybe even if you're at a seniority, you need to really do it yourself. Okay. And in trying to this, is a Jupiter, then you're getting that support. You're getting that support and help from your partner, from your guru, the teacher. You will get that support whenever you call for it, remember. But if you think that it should come to me automatically, nothing comes to you automatically. You need to work on that. Even if the destiny you wanted to play in your favor, you really need to work on that. Okay. And if at all you are in the dasha, especially of Saturn, Mercury, and I would say Mars, then these these themes are going to play out even more. Okay. Especially Ketu in the Lagna, you need to now take care of your property matters, documentation. Also, your anxiety levels might increase. You might feel suddenly very detached, and partner might suddenly become very demanding. So you need to have a balance. You need to strike a balance now. Okay. So just take good care of your mental setup if you really want to come out of the situation you are entrapped in. So you need to put that effort. A good time for a job change, if at all you're thinking of buying property, purchasing property, but signing of agreements, you need to be careful because Mercury is at war with Mars. So you need to be a little careful about the documentation part. Okay. Children, take care of the children also. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. So for Libra, how this week is going to be when Moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th, and 11th houses. Moon will be on the 22nd, Moon is going to be in the first half. It's going to be in your 8th house, then moves further on. So 22nd, second half till the 24th, Moon is going to be in your 9th house. I've already done the video on Moon in the Taurus sign in your 8th house in the previous weeklies. So please do watch that. But yes, this week is going to be starting with of course, the Pran Pratishtha is there. So worship Lord Ram, Hanuman, and you will definitely feel better if at all you are in a situation. Moon is going to be in your 9th house, and 9th house is about faith, about wisdom. So if you have that divine faith, if you have that divine, belief, so definitely this is going to be a beautiful week. Start of the week is going to be getting to whatever your goals you have set, you will be achieving them as well. Now is the time when you will be having a lot of intuition, strong intuition. You'll be using that intuition, your dreams, your vision, your teaching, your dharma. You will be working on all these things during this week. So it's a good start, I would say, if at all you're looking for a change, a new thing that some new changes in your life. So definitely you are going to be heading to that. So till 24th, Moon is going to be in your luck, house of luck. Okay. And it's watched by this Mercury also. Mercury is looking here. And Lagnesh is looking here. So it's a very beautiful combination. Can you see Bhagesh and Lagnesh together in the 3rd house? That means somebody who is some good news coming your way, communication, something is going to happen. Maybe some outsider will deliver you the news, or will give you the news, because it's the 7th lord after all, 2nd lord Mars also, forming a connection in the 3rd house. So communication is the key. Maybe you're going to be traveling short journeys on cars. Maybe you'll be meeting some people who are going to be helping you out at the place of work also. You're thinking of investments. You're going to be forming that kind of a mindset now that, yes, I need to do this. Okay. And then Moon will be moving into your 10th house. And that's happening on the 25th to the 27th, first half. So when Moon is in the 10th house, you think about honor, dignity, public esteem, name, fame, power, prestige, honor, success, status, rank, respect, reputation. So all that you're going to be thinking about, during this time. Maybe there is an appointment you're going to be seeking help, and maybe you'll be seeking an appointment with somebody, some influential person, and you will be gaining that success. There is a A Pushya full moon also in your 10th house, which is definitely a very beautiful time for you. It is a nurturing one. So you will be nurtured. You'll be getting that, the foundation which is going to build, and you can build on that. So it could be a very, very foundational week for you. There is some major change which is coming in, I feel. Okay. Because moon is in your 10th house, house of karma, and there is a Pushya full moon also there. Sun is in the fourth house of yours. So this is bringing about, that confinement, because fourth house is hem between two malefics, Mars and Saturn. So you feel that, you're working out, you're doing everything, but still, there is a miss. There is something which is a miss. Ketu is in trine, remember. Ketu is in trine to your sun. So, and Rahu is going to be in trine to your moon. So there is some insecurity that you're feeling, but you will get that out of this insecurity also. During this week, you will get something. You will definitely get what you're looking for. Okay. So make sure that you are, just acquiring more knowledge, you're working out, you're eating right, and getting, that help from the mature person in your life, some mature person, some sensible people you need by your side to take their help, and, who can guide the guiding light. So they will help you come out of it also. Lastly, moon will be in your 11th house, house of friends, community. Saturn is looking here, 27th letter half to the 29th. So I've covered till 29th, though the week is till the 28th. So I've covered it already. So Saturn is looking at your 11th house. Maybe some mature, seasoned people you'll be coming across, and they will guide you through, okay? And maybe your friends will become very important, people in your life who are going to be actually helping you out, pull you out of that black hole that you're caught up in. So this is a very beautiful week for you for that reason also. It's just that you have to take care of your health. You need to work on your mental setup, because the kind of energies which are flowing, it is just bounding you. It is just like a foundation is there. You're not able to come out of it. So you need to put that effort. It's not coming easy. Okay. Any kind of relationship issues, if you're going through, will also get sorted. You will get that clarity. Who's who in your life, you will get that clarity. Once you get that clarity, definitely there is no looking back. Then you get to move forward. Set your goals right now. And also Mercury, being the ruler of your 12th house, is in the third house. So maybe your siblings are going away from you, traveling overseas, planning their, onward maybe job or education also, quite likely. Okay. And a connection with your friends will definitely help you. But pick and choose your friends. Get that clarity. Get that thing right. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. And worship Lord Ram Lala. As you know, what's that we are heading to. Okay, so for Scorpio natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 8, 9, 10 houses. Okay, to start with the 7th house, which I've already covered in the previous weeklies. So please go back and watch. So moon is going to be in your 8th, 9th, and 10th houses. So whenever moon is in the 8th house, it is about something which is going to regenerate, something which has to fade away, and something which has to come up, something new, some revelations will happen. So you might be also getting into some occult sciences, taking consultation from your teachers or somebody, or maybe, the guiding light in your life. You might just also get into PhD or research work. Whatever you're doing, you'll be getting into the nitty-gritties, the in-depth knowledge that you really need to. Okay, so this is a very beautiful time for doing so. And then moon is going to be also, transiting through your 9th house. And see, when moon is in your 8th house, the ruler of the 8th house is looking here. So it can bring about clarity about your health issues also, whatever health issues you're going through. Venus is looking here. So about your relationships, what you really want to do now, what is it that is bothering you in the relationship, you will get that clarity as well. Venus is your 7th lord after all. So it's looking at your 8th house. So your relationship with your partner, your chemistry, your bonding is going to change now. There is a possibility of some new assignment coming your way also, investments. You're going to be planning all of that. Mars is going to win because Mercury and Mars are going to be at war. So this might bring about the boldness in you to make decisions. So this is a good time for combating all the health issues as well as the financial issues you're going through. Moon is going to be in your ninth house. So this is the time when you will be having all of that, and there is a pushya uh, full moon also in your ninth house. So it's a beautiful time for your faith, wisdom, fortune, philosophy, travels, journeys, charities, all that, you can be or connecting with your gurus, taking diksha, learning more. All of that is going to be following the path of Dharma, but that is what is the main thing if you want to attain that kind of success. So you need to be working on your dreams, vision, communication, and long journeys as well. So this is what, in case you have to plan your foreign journeys also, you can be doing that, some foreign education plan. So this is a very positive time for you. Also, Mars is looking at this zone, and there is a full moon happening here, and it's going to be in trine to Rahu. Rahu, Mars are looking at Cancer sign. So, okay, Cancer sign is also afflicted, is impacted. I forgot to mention that because because Saturn is looking at Scorpio. So you feel there is some slowdown, suddenly you feel there is some slowdown. There is some confusion in whatever you're making, some confusion will always be there. Some confusion will always be giving you some trouble because there is a hiccup, in whatever task you take up, there is something which is stopping you. You feel that, it is not a smooth sail. So you're feeling a little uncomfortable and uneasy because of that also. Rahu is a confused state of mind. It gives you that kind of an image, larger than life. So, and if it doesn't happen, then, you just fall on your face. So you feel very uneasy because you have been planning something and which is not working your way. But don't worry, Saturn gives. Saturn doesn't deny. So you need to have patience. And Saturn is forming a Sasa Yoga also in the Kendra for you. So not to worry, it will give you definitely, maybe some good news coming your way as far as your purchasing of property is concerned, or anything to do with your financial growth. So this Saturn will definitely give you. Moon is going to be transiting your 10th house by the end of the week, and that's happening on the 27th latter half to the 29th. And Mercury's retrograde period is also getting over, which is your 8th lord. So this is the time when you can be planning your job change in case you're thinking of any any kind of project, new launch of project, investors, you're thinking of starting a new startup also. This is the time when you can be doing that. It is going to be a very positive time, in all those areas. But be careful because, Capricorn sign is hemmed between two malefics. So it might just bring about some lack of communication or documentation issues. So you need to work on that. You need to be extra careful before signing in documents because Sun is there. Being your 10th lord is hemmed between two malefics. So you feel that the energies are choked, it is like, you're not able to make right kind of decisions, even if everything is conducive, everything is favorable, but still there is something amiss. That is what the Capricorn sign being hemmed between malefics means. Okay, so I think follow the path of righteousness and leave it onto the divine. Things will happen. Okay. In relationships also, you will be having similar kind of energies. You would feel that, there is some confusion whenever you're going to propose the person or you are with the partner. There is some confusion that happens of late. So you need to really work on that as well. Saturn and Jupiter are almost at the same degrees. Saturn is looking at Jupiter. So it's also actually, refraining you from making huge, heavy investments also. So you need to be careful about your investment plans and take the help of the experts and advice. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, natives, moon is going to be transiting your 7th, 8th, and 9th houses this week. And there is a full moon in your 8th house, and we do have of course, Pran Pratishtha is happening on the 27th. I wish you all a very, very shubh Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lala. Please enjoy this festival. Celebrate it as if it's Diwali. It is Diwali actually, So what's happening for Sagittarius natives? See, Sagittarius natives have so many planets over your first house. First of all, you have been having a lot of confusion. What to do when you have so many options? Only then you get confused. There's a long list of dishes you have to pick and choose from to eat. You went out dining, what happens? You get very confused at times. What should I try? What should I do? So that kind of a confused state of energies you're going to be going through with all the planets in the first house. So this is the time when you must do things very carefully. Decide very carefully, one thing at a time. Don't make hasty decisions, or don't make decisions which really don't need priority right now. So see what is on the priority list. Okay. Also, this can bring about some kind of relationship issues with your partner this week. Okay. So you need to be careful. Financial hiccups can be there if you are going in for some heavy investments also. So you need to be very careful about that. But the best part is that Jupiter is in the trine. Your Lagnesh is protecting you from making any kind of wrong decisions and wrong choices. So remember, if anything wrong is also happening, or anything that you feel is wrong for you, is actually sort of a divine protection. So take it that way. There can be a deviation from the path also. You're doing some, you're learning something, but you might just deviate and you might just get influenced by others. Oh, I am not going to do this subject. I'm going to be taking up that subject that my friend has taken, or the peer pressure you're involved in. Also, there is a second house hem between Saturn and Mars. So you need to be careful about your financials. Don't be flamboyant. Don't just show off, and people might just take it otherwise. Okay, you have money, it's fine. You have resources, good, but at times you don't need to show that. Okay, Mars and Rahu, see, the water trine is also afflicted. Mars is looking at Pisces. Mars is looking at Rahu is there in Pisces. Mars is looking at Cancer, and Rahu is in trine to Cancer. Rahu and Saturn are in trine to Scorpio sign. So the water trine, emotions right now, when the water trine gets impacted, because of these malefic grahas, and that they are strong malefic grahas, So this brings about the emotions in a very, it's sort of a, tsunami of emotions. Now you will feel that, you really need help. It's that kind of a situation for you. You need help. Maybe there is some revelation that comes up, and it really, shatters you from within. You get to know about your relationship, question and chemistry and bonding. Maybe somebody leaves you, and you feel shattered, right? So that kind of a thing can happens, whenever you, what are the events that actually bog you down emotionally? Somebody leaves you, somebody departs, the soul departs, okay? Or there is a huge loss that you can't actually tolerate. So that is going to impact us physically, mentally even more. So that kind of a situation when happens, with all these planetary configurations, and this will happen. So something or the other will keep happening. But we must actually seek the help of the divine, because there is a Jupiter, which is a saving grace. So you need to send that message to the cosmos that, yes, I want to come out of this situation, and surely you will come out. Okay, because this Jupiter is the divine grace and is going to be helping you out. Saturn is forming a connection with this Jupiter. So you'll be quitting your karma also simultaneously. Everybody will, because Saturn is looking at Jupiter for not once, it is looking for everyone, not just for Sagittarius native, excuse me. So that's what this moon is going to be experiencing this week. So you need to take care of your emotions. You need to just keep a constant check on what do you really want to do. If you want to travel, you want to explore the world, you want to meet the gurus, or you want to just, follow that path of religious belief system or spirituality, all that is also going to get activated this week. You might just feel that, you know, you don't want to work, you want to just go and sit at home. You're obsessed by your home environment. Okay. So you need to work on that. If you have certain goals, you need to really work on those as well, right? You can't just be, you need to strike a balance. Okay. Children are going to be doing well if at all you're thinking of childbirth, progeny, or conception. So this is a good time for doing that as well. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn, the much awaited sign, I'm sure, because a Capricorn is hem between malefics also, and people want to know what exactly is happening here. So you see, Sun is there in the Lagna, and Saturn on the second, and Mars on the 12th house. But remember, Mars is forming an exchange with Jupiter, so they switch places. So it's like mellowing down the impact of this Papa Kartari. Okay. But Sun being there, you know, you might just feel that, you know, there is some ego clash that is happening with your partner in relationships. So you need to be careful about that also. You're thinking too much about, you know, you're thinking too much about prosperity, about your dignity, about your honor, your struggle. So you're just about me at times. You need to think about the others also who are in your vicinity. With Sun in the Lagna, you know, see, this is a Makara sign. Makara sign is actually, you know, confinement as it is. They are confined somewhere or the other in their life, you know, they're confined. They do feel some area of their life, I wish I could do this. That remains with almost all the signs. But with you people, this happens the most. Okay. But you need to break it, you know, you need to come out of it, because this is the sign of the highest horizon. It's the sign where Sun is at its peak. It's a daytime, right? So you can do it by your own aura, by your own presence. You can really break it, and you can just come out of whatever you have been going through. You can change it, you can break the monotony, and you can rise and shine as well. So this is something which, you know, this Mars and Jupiter and Saturn connectivity is doing to you. But don't worry, I think this is not that grave as people have projected it. It is definitely going to be giving you some kind of blocked energies, but surely you will get better. Saturn is in the second house, so you know you need to cut down on the expenditures. You don't need to overspend. Moon is going to be in your 6th, 7th, and 8th houses this week. So 6th house is about your subordinates, your work, your routine life, workouts, your meticulous planning about what you want to do, connectivity with your subordinates, your debts, your loans, your even your enemies, you know, you see from the 6th house. So you might just be able to combat the inner enemies in you. You might be working on your health even more. You're very conscious when Moon is there. So you need to figure that out yourself. You know, what do you really want in life? Where do you want to go? Can you just survive like this for long? No. So you need to modify. You need to change the path now. This is the time to change the path. This is the week. As it is, you know, we all are propitiating Lord Rama. After 500 years, he's just coming back as if, you know, it's Diwali for us. So just worship Lord Hanuman, because Mars exalts in your 1st house. So you are born warriors. Basically, you know, Mars needs the public. Mars doesn't need emotions. Mars needs that mass, you know, masses, you know, the people around. So that kind of a warrior you are. You know, you can make people work. So enjoy this, I think, you know, with the Sun in your Lagna also. You should enjoy this time. Also, Moon is going to be in your 7th house, and there is a, of course, we do have a full moon in your 7th house also. So this is a very good time to connect with people. You can be very appreciative of others. You can go in for any startup if you want to. You can be thinking of growth now, and you will get that light. You know, there's some light ray of hope which is going to be actually, you know, starting, because it's, even if you know that it said that there is a if there is a stagnancy, you know, sun and moon have to be in some angle that the event takes place. So you feel that choked, you feel those blocked energies. Now, when this full moon happens, you will see that things are moving now. You will get that ray of hope. Some news will be coming in, which actually will be changing your life and your mental setup also. You have been going through a lot, you know, from past so many months. Now you will get that kickstart. Rahu energy is there, Ketu energy is there on the sun. Rahu energy is on the moon when moon is in your seventh house. So this might just bring about, you know, this is a culmination time now. Can you see how Rahu Ketu are forming in a connectivity? That is why sun moon angle is very, very important to trigger an event. So some divine grace is going to be definitely coming into your life, and you're going to be really doing well. Okay, Mars is the winner, so 11th of fulfillment of desires. Positively, travels overseas is quite likely. Expenditures are also going to increase maybe, so you need to cut down because Saturn is there. Okay. Lastly, moon will be in your 8th house on the 27th, latter half to the 29th. I've given the dates in the beginning part. You can just go back and hear the dates also. So in your 8th house, when moon transits through, so this is like a regeneration now. This is a revival kind of an energy, you know. You should not make hasty decisions during this time. Give it some time, you know. In haste, it's a waste. So you should slow down. Maybe you have to, you know, go in for a change. You need to, maybe, you know, you want to propose a person, okay, the other person. You just go, oh, I'm so thrilled and excited, and you go and do it when moon is in the 8th house. But suddenly you realize that that person either is, you know, busy, or, you know, you're not, it just fizzles out. Or maybe you propose and the person says a no. So that kind of an energy is Chandrashtama. See, Chandrama is the mouth. It exalts in Taurus. In Scorpio sign, it actually, you know, debilitates. So that's the exit. You eat Taurus, exit Scorpio. So when moon is in the 8th house, it's like an exit. It's the end. So what happens, you know, you feel that everything is shattered. I don't want to, you know, all those negative energies actually entail. So you need to be really very strong during this time rather than giving into this. Remember, okay, this is Chandrashtama, this will also pass. So like that kind of a feeling you have to have rather than making decisions and brooding over whatever has happened. The intuition is very powerful. So use your intellect, use your intuition. Okay, this might just help you. Okay, so like that. And this might just trigger physical relationship also during this moon in the 8th house. Okay. So that's what this week is. So you have a beautiful Jupiter sitting there in your Kendra. So use make the best use of it, you know, use your intellect, use your family as in like their support to conquer the world, isn't it? Everything will fall in place. Don't worry. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, moon is going to be in your 5th, 6th, and 7th houses this week. See, 5th house is the house of progeny, inclination, pleasures of life, artistic talents, recreation, then entertainment, progeny, amusement, lottery, gambling, competitive activities, also, you know, love affairs. And also, if you want to attain that mantra siddhi, you see from the 5th house. 5th house is a very beautiful and a very multi-faceted house. It's a house of Purva Punya. And moon, when goes there, you know, you get a lot of clarity. When you're creative, what happens? It's about what you really, you know, you quit your karma. Your creativity is nothing but, you know, it is about what you have got from the past life. So whenever any planet is transiting your 5th house, it's about quitting your karma with the past life. So now when moon is there for 2 quarter days, you know, this is the time when you should be actually, you know, trying to focus on your goals, what you really want to do, what you want to do in this life. You will get that clarity. Every 28 days, moon will be transiting here. And every 28 days, the mood is not going to be the same. Some days you feel very heavy. Some days you feel very light. Some days you feel, oh, I want to watch a movie. Some days you fight with somebody. Some days you just buy clothes. Some days you just don't want to buy anything. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't even feel like eating. So there are mixed moods. That is what is moon about. So when moon is in the Gemini sign, your mood is towards creativity, towards communication, towards marketing, towards meeting people, towards affair, towards love, relationships, all that, towards children, communicating with the children. So the child like you might just also emerge during this time. So this is a good time for starting or striking a conversation with a new person also. So this is a beautiful start, a good kick start, 22nd, second half, and till the 24th. Moon will be in your 6th house on the 25th to the 27th, first half. So this is the time when you have a full moon also, which is in the Pushya Nakshatra in your 6th house. 6th house is the house of routine. So now you need to understand what you really want to organize, how you want to organize, what is it that you want to do during this whole month. 28 days, you really want to decide now. So this is the time when you will be forming a connectivity with your co-workers, with your subordinates, with your servants, not with your servants, with your helpers, I would say. And you will be quitting your, maybe loans. You want to just pay off your loans, etc. Don't start any litigation when there's full moon time also. It's better to lie low and do it later. Also, Cancer sign is afflicted because of Mars and Rahu looking here. So you need to take care of your health. Okay. You need to work on your health and maybe on your fitness. You should be sweating it out. So Saturn is sitting in your first house. You're very indifferent. You're very detached. You feel that, that coldness and that, no, I don't want to mix with people, that kind of a feeling, But Saturn is forming a Sasya Yoga in the first house of yours. It is a beautiful state also. At the same time, you learn so much, you absorb so much, you become matured and seasoned and sensible. Moon is going to be in your 7th house, and that's the house of union and legal bondage also, partner in life, partner in business, conjugal bliss that happens when Moon is in the 7th house, and that's happening from the 27th letter half to the 29th. So this might lead to some, achievement, now, and there can be that you are going to be meeting people who are going to be helping you out also. With Moon right opposite Saturn, you might have to slow down. You might need to work on your emotions during this time. This is not the time to make hasty decisions. You are thinking of, leaving your partner maybe. So just stay calm. Don't make that kind of a decision right now. It's not the right time. 8th house has a Rahu from your 7th. Take care of your partner's health. Take care of your emotions. You need to work on your family, your friends. You need to, actually bring them all together. There is a possibility of some investments which you're going to be making, but you have to be careful because Mars and Mercury are going to be at war this week. So you need to take care. Hold on. Market can have a lot of upheavals during this time, and the retrograde period is also getting over, and Mars and Mercury are going to be at war. Mars is your 10th house lord, which is going to be the winner. So this is like, you're going to be ruling, but it's a short term, it's a very, very short-lived happiness, I would say. So you need to be careful about what you really want, a long-term one, or just it might just fizzle out. So you need to take care of all your emotions and your investments also. Be careful about what you actually are about to be doing, okay? Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, Rahu is going to be in your Lagna, as you know, and Ketu in your 7th. Moon is going to be transiting your 4th, 5th, and 6th houses. 4th house is the house of mother's lap, home, homeland, property, ancestral property, hidden treasure, academic education. It is also about your domestic environments. You might feel very emotional during this time. There's a Saturn in trying to this, and there are Mars, Mercury, Venus right opposite this zone. So you might just get connected with your people. You might just call them home. You might just throw a party. You want to actually, Mars is looking at your first house also. So you're getting a lot of, you want that clarity. So you might just connect with people, and, you're going to be having some kind of connection, and you might just have some people coming over at home also. So there is a possibility of forming a connectivity with people who are going to be helpful, and your maybe some friend circle you're going to be connecting from the maybe childhood friends also coming home. So that's something that will pep you up. So that kind of a mood that you'll be having. Also, we have Mercury coming out of the retrograde period, which is your fourth lord after all. So it's a good time for buying a property. Mars is looking here. So it's definitely a very positive time for getting married, also buying property, selling property, and a vehicle. If you want to buy a vehicle, that is also possible, because Venus is also going to be coming out of the Gandanta zone soon. So this is definitely a positive week for you. The partner might become very detaching, or maybe very cold in relationship, and you can become very demanding, in fact. So leave that self-centric approach to whatever you're doing, and that aggression because it's not fulfilled. Don't dictate terms. Mellow down a bit. Moon is going to be in your fifth house on the 25th, 26th, and 27th, first half. So that's the time when you have a Pushya full moon also happening in your fifth house. And fifth house is the house of children, mental inclination, pleasure, artistic talents, recreation, entertainment, also amusement, sports, romance, competitive activities. And also, mantra, tantra, siddhi also you get when moon is transiting your fifth house. See, fifth house is also the house of Purva Punya. Whenever moon goes there, it reminds you of your karma. I want to do this. I want to be creative. I want to take up this. I want to follow my hobby. All these things keep coming up whenever moon is in your fourth house, in your fifth house. So you might just, want to connect with your children for that reason, because they are the creation of yours. So you want to actually admire your creativity. You want to quit your karma with your past lives also. So this is when you will be getting connected to the people around you also. You want to bring them together. So also, you want to be you want to enjoy, actually, you want to unwind. So that's what that is what is going to be happening when moon is in your fifth house. Moon will be in your and there is a full moon also there. So you can start some new practices. You can propose the person you have been dating also. You can also conceive during this time. Full moon is a good time for doing so. Also, there is a moon's ingress in 27th letter half to the 29th. We have this moon transiting through your sixth house. Sixth house energy, again, is about, your routine jobs, how you can manage your relationship with the people around you, your house help, your subordinates, your co-workers, how you can deal with your loans and debts and litigations, and how you can just be working on your health, your mental setup. When moon is there, you might be going in for that routine. Now you want to just formulate everything in a very wise manner, and this is going to be really helpful. This is definitely going to be very, very positive for you. Also, this is going to be giving you some clarity about as to what you want in your day-to-day life, how you can improvise your relationship with others, sweat it out, burn out your calories, that those extra calories that you have been eating and wasting your energy on. So this is the time when you will be getting that. This is the week when you will be getting all that clarity on those also. Okay, so I think we are heading to a beautiful week with the Pran Pratishtha happening also. So I think you should be utilizing this this week to propitiate the god and worship, and you must actually be doing things which actually give you bring you and your family together, and there should be peace. And surely welcome Lord Ram, light the diya, light the lamps, whatever you feel like doing, you should be doing that as well. Okay, so lastly, I'm going to be taking up the card readings in general for all the signs. What exactly, like, how is this week going to be? I'm not taking for all the signs, but just one card from each deck, and I will let you know how the week is going to be. Okay, I actually simply just forgot to do this, but it's okay. Quickly, I'll take it up. How this week is going to be. Oh, it's going to be an emotional week. We all are very emotional this week, as you know. So we will be definitely enjoying this week. Oh, wow. This is a beautiful, beautiful time. The nurturing of methods for the healing power the power of love. Let's get connected. Feelings caused by the analyzing of the investments, the time you invest in your emotions and with the people. So with love, so that will be resulting in the creativity. And we must defend ourselves, and we must behave like a child. And there can be something dramatic which can happen during this week. So let's keep our fingers crossed. But yes, the feelings are that we all are going to be enjoying this week, welcoming Lord Ram. Okay. So stay blessed, everyone. Have a great week ahead.